Well, let's open her up. Let's see. Did you ever do Putt Putt Saves the Zoo? You know, we've never played that. We haven't played any of the Putt Putt games on stream. I feel like if I played Putt Putt, I would want to do all of them because they're only like an hour long. That's like, obviously I feel like that's the most iconic of that genre. I've never played Putt Putt. I played Pajama Sam and I played Spy Fox. Humongous games, that's the thing I was thinking of. Oops. I want to do the case file first. Case file.
What assignment?
Oh, she's reading it.
Flying to New Orleans for a long weekend of
She's very quiet.
Music, sightseeing, and food. Okay, so I'm also going to visit Ned's friend Henry Bolet, but only as a favor to Ned.
Is this Miley Cyrus?
Henry's uncle just died, and he had to go down there for a couple of weeks. Ned says Henry's a nice guy, but kind of a loner who might appreciate a little company. So, the first thing I'll do is leave Bess at our hotel in the French Quarter and take a cab out to the mansion where Henry's staying. Ned called him and said I'd be coming. But once that's done, it'll be laissez les bon temps pour les. The only bad news
Now
is
she
the
can speak
weather's
French.
supposed to be that great this weekend. But what's a little stormy weather when you're in the heart of the Big Easy, right? Right.
He looks like would be in that new Joey King movie, Uglies. He's got like the bold glamour filter on that they all have. I guess we'll have to see in person if he's hot or not, all right? Don't judge by one picture. I wonder if this game will have offensive portrayals of voodoo. Oh, just you wait. All right. Everyone turn off your lights. Get those lights off. Turn them off. Get those lights off. I'm not going to turn off mine because lighting, but imagine. Spooky. This was scary to me as a child, though, I should say.
Hello?
That's how scared we are. All right, sure, it's fine.
Hi, the door was open.
Whoop.
Here, drink this.
What is it?
Something that'll make you feel better. Drink it. Just a couple sips.
I knew it. I had this all the way
That was
turned
a
up.
little creepy.
It always like goes back on the settings I use. All right. All right. She's trying to sell me on her Herbalife supplements or something. No. I don't want to hear Nancy's gross drinking sound, so I'm going to say no.
No, thank you.
Don't make her drink any of your weirdo concoctions. Then I really will have to take her to the emergency room.
Just go back
Concoctions.
to your phone call and leave us be. Don't pay him any mind.
Where am I?
You're at Henry Bolet's house, dear, in the library. He and I carried you in here after I found you unconscious in the foyer.
Why is it so dark in here?
The electricity went out. Lightning must have struck a transformer somewhere. What happened? Can you remember?
Well, the front door was open, so I walked in, and then I saw this... Well, I saw a skeleton. And then he saw me. And then the light started flickering, and he threw something at me that exploded. Oh, the smoke must have made me pass out.
You
Doesn't take
saw
much to make
a
me pass out.
skeleton?
I'm sure it was just someone, you know, wearing a costume.
I would have already been on the
or
floor at that
something.
point.
I'm Nancy Drew, by the way. I came to see Henry.
Skeleton?
So we surmised. I'm Renee Amand. I'm Bruno Bolet's housekeeper. That is, I was. This skeleton that attacked you, perhaps we should call the police.
No. No emergency room, no police. Things are complicated enough as it is.
Henry's feeling a mite overwhelmed. Well, you are looking much better, so I'm going to get back to my plant potting. You need anything? I'll be outside in the garden.
We love gardening in a thunderstorm.
Keep them on hold for 5 hours and see how they like it.
Anyone else find the skeleton kinda... You're not alone. You're not alone. Also, hi, Ragnarok. Hello. Can we drink it now? All right, let's see. Let's see this man for ourselves. Big reveal.
Chat, is this real?
Thank you for the bits meme. All right. Man reveal.
Nancy, nice to meet you. Ned sent you here to check up on me, huh?
He's... Right. Um... Not Lizzie. I appreciate you standing your ground. Standing for what you believe in. I don't know if I can side with you.
Do you mind?
Not really. Ned's a nice guy. I mean, I really don't know him that well, just from school. But when I mentioned that my only living relative just died, he was all like, "Yeah? How you feeling, man? You doing okay? Wanna talk?" Of course, I guess I do come across as a little needy sometimes.
Oh, I forgot that we're visiting Henry because he's our boyfriend's boyfriend from college. School? Isn't he 30? No, he's 17. No. Look at those youthful features. Do you see a wrinkle on that wax skin? Yeah, we're here because Ned sent us, by the way.
You look pretty busy.
Great Uncle Bruno named me executor of his estate, which means I have to make sure all his bills are paid and debts taken care of so his assets...
Oh my god, he's wearing fingerless gloves.
Unfortunately, he couldn't have cared less about little things like keeping records or balancing checkbooks. Dealing with his creditors and their lawyers has been an absolute nightmare.
He made you his executor? You two must have been close.
Not really. My parents died in a car crash.
Lore.
Since I had no other relatives, he took me in. Or should I say he shipped me out? Boarding school, summer camp, military school, college. He may have looked after me, but he never spent any time with me. I didn't know him at all. So, thanks for stopping by, Nancy. And now you can report back to Ned that I'm fine and go enjoy New Orleans.
I'm surprised Nancy doesn't want to know more about his dead parents.
I sure can, but I'm not going to.
What?
Not until I know who that
I'm outta here.
skeleton man was and what he was doing here and why he knocked
Not
me out like that.
Onision.
Look, I can understand you're not wanting to call
Oh
the police.
no.
Somebody should investigate. And since
Oh,
playing
no.
detective is kind of a hobby with me.
No offense, but
That's too
you
accurate.
just pass out from the heat and humidity or something and dream that you saw the skeleton dude?
Oh my god, I do that like every day. That's my daily routine. That's my daily routine.
It's possible, I guess. But I'd like to look around just the same.
Okay.
But also the
Look
gaslighting.
around all you want. But
Can
I
you
should
believe a
probably
man with
warn you,
fingerless
Bruno
gloves
was
would
into
gaslight me?
exotic pets. Didn't believe in cages, so he gave him the run of the place. And just because he's dead doesn't
Well,
mean
that's
dead.
irresponsible.
So if you're gonna go poking around, be careful.
I think he has black nail polish on. I didn't get a good look. Well, there's Goosey. There's Goose Goose. He's fine. He doesn't need a bed to have a good time. Oh, that's where I fainted. Oh, good times. Oh, the times we shared. Oh, this is a puzzle I'll need to know. At some point later. Do. What else can I look at? Ooh. Miniature Modelers of America, first place. Good for you. We gonna talk about why that's rolling around? What's up with that? Chat, I have a confession. I used to cut up old socks to make them into fingerless gloves and I wore them like every day and I thought it made me look really cool, especially when I played bass. No, I mean, my favorite, most iconic look in middle school, because I went through a zebra phase. I was really into zebras because that was really different. I got these rainbow zebra print fingerless gloves from Claire's. And I got a shirt from Hollister that also had, would you believe it, a rainbow zebra on it. And I would wear them together because they match. They match. And I thought that was my most iconic look. Zebras or just zebra print. So the Hollister shirt was a zebra that was rainbow. The zebra print gloves were just the print with like a rainbow on a rainbow background, if that makes sense. Gay zebra, yes. Yes, indeed. Hello. It was a fashion statement, let me tell you. And I would probably wear it with like some cyan jeggings just to tie the look together. That was my thing. I'm kind of gay zebra coated.
Nancy.
That's my past.
To my little lantern-lit corner of the world.
It's a little wet out here.
I don't mind. No one should mind the rain. Without it, the end of the world would come much too soon.
Ah,
You and
I have
Henry
something
a
stuck in my
nice
eye.
chat?
We talked.
Henry's
Throw some
a
shade.
very morose, very negative young man. Very cunning, too. In fact, I'm fairly certain that he's been selling off Dr. Bolet's belongings on the sly.
Won't all of Dr. Bolet's belongings go to Henry anyway?
Absolutely not. According to Dr. Bolet's will, Henry is to get 30% of the estate. Dr. Bolet's physician...
There's hi, Eli Grouch. Welcome.
30%. Our Lady of Route 57 School of Dentistry and Cosmetology gets 30%.
Oh my god, you can get teeth and hair in one place?
30%.
What are we gonna ask?
If you don't mind my asking, what's in that little pouch you wear around your neck?
Things. Secret things. Things that give me special talents when special times demand them. People usually...
Here's the voodoo representation y'all wanted, right?
The energy that powers the universe.
Oh.
Well,
Nancy!
you didn't laugh.
Nancy, you can't say that. My god, Nancy. Not her going, oh. Jeez. She's ruthless
If you
today.
don't like Henry that much, how come you're still here?
I'm here because Dr. Bolet paid me in advance, and I always fulfill my obligations.
You're better than me. You're better than me.
What was in that concoction you wanted me to drink?
Concoction?
After I got knocked out?
Never you mind. It was just a little remedy I brewed up on the spot to help you feel better.
I'll see you later.
One more thing. I, too, have seen the skeleton man.
Oh.
After Dr. Bolet passed, that night, I saw him in the hallway. He was there, then he was gone. So you best be careful, Nancy Drew, because if it was Mr. Death, and I truly think it was, he's come back.
Oh my god, so ominous. I love her. Honestly, this is what I want to be. In a rainstorm, outdoors, gardening, in my maxi skirt and tennis shoes. And I have a southern accent in this fantasy. Oh, we do love a skeleton man around here. We sure do. We gonna sneak around? It's on our task list.
Did that.
Did that.
I haven't done that.
Take a really... Oh.
I haven't done that. I haven't done that.
Explore every inch of the garden. I feel like I've explored so many inches of it. Surely. It's too big. Too big to be explored, in my opinion. Oh god, I don't want to go out there yet. I don't want to go out there yet. Where's... I see where the bug minigame is. Where is it? Is it here? You turn here? I see. Maybe? Oh. We're just tearing stuff up. Okay. I don't know what that did, but we sure did that. Alright, it's not there. Where's... Oh, hello. Dandelions. Oh, good night, Intrepid. Do 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 do. Can we not do the bug minigame yet? I mean, not that I'm dying to do it, but you've cried over it before? I never cry, so I can't relate to that. I haven't cried a day in my life, frankly. Okay. That's just a little snack for later. That's just a little snacky snack for later. So I know, fun fact, this house is the same as the Ghost of Thornton Hall house. It's the exact same model. Reusing assets. Fun fact. Oh my god, the music's so spooky. Love the ambiance in here, sis. Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna be gobbling these up later, I tell you what. Gobble gobble. You know what I mean? Locked. Nancy's not even gonna say any. She's not even gonna say it's locked? Come on, Nancy. Didn't say anything. Doot doot doot. Hi, EWB. How are you? Definitely don't know what to do with that yet. What about this? Alright, this is not... This is where I fainted. The miniature thing over here? Is it in this room? I'm spinning. I'm not seeing it. I don't think so. I don't believe so. Oh, yeah. This is the skeleton room. Woo! Alright, now the fountain is gay. What does that do for us? What does that do for us? Big things, I'm sure. Why can I only focus on this area? Can I look at anything else? Oh, I drag it. I drag it. Withering Roots Memorial. I too am just withering away. Doot doot doot. Ooh. I remember being confused by this as a child. I sure do remember that. Okay, we poked the tree. That was fun. And now we made the Arc de Triomphe gay. Oh, that was the Haunted Mansion music too. That was fun. Oh, we have fun. Alright, what else? What else can I poke here? Wait, now, isn't this fun? Maybe I should get into miniatures. Maybe that could be my new thing. Wow. 3 eyeballs. Almost as many as I have. I'm good. What did I miss? Oh, not much. We got attacked by a skeleton man. We're visiting Ned's boyfriend. And his great uncle is dead. And we got attacked by a skeleton man. That seems to be the gist so far. Ooh. I'll take that, thank you. And I'll take that, thank you. Yeah, and I definitely didn't cry before the stream, before the VOD started. Guys, that was supposed to be a secret. That was supposed to be a secret. Can I do this yet? Can I do this yet? Probably. Trying to get it over to the eye, I assume. That's gotta be... Where's the reset? Where's the reset? Oh, there it is. Nope. Do. Oh, they were happy tears, EWB. Don't let my chat fool you. All right. Because I was so excited to see y'all. That's why. All right, we've achieved that. Can I pass through the lasers? I cannot. But we can block them. Like that. It was tears mourning the colorful wall. The way none of y'all cared about... I thought people would notice. I thought people would notice that my wall was different. No one moved. Absolutely no one moved. All right. I mean, I don't know if that's better. All right, some of y'all detectives noticed. Some of y'all did not, and reflect on that. I mean, I get this, but then I just don't get what the next step would be. Oops. Why is the reset button so close to where the thingy things are? I noticed your background was different, but since I've missed a few streams, I thought I'd look a fool if I brought it up now. Oh, don't you worry. I mean, that's why attendance is mandatory. That's why you can never miss a stream, ever. I think you should notice us noticing more. All right, fair point. Fair point. All right, we did that. We ate that up. Now that marble's over there. Pretty sick. Drop this. Oh my god. So what if we get... Okay. What if we can get the marble there somehow? In there. I don't even know if I'm... Oh my god. I'm gonna do that at a really critical moment. I'm just calling it right now. And it's gonna make me scream. I'm gonna accidentally reset this puzzle at a key moment in time. And just so y'all know, I'm prepared. Prepared for what's to come. Okay. Look at us. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh god, I messed it up. Whatever, I'm gonna do that later because I just don't... just don't feel like it. I don't feel like dealing with it. Oh, dead people. Okay. List of dead people. These certainly are a list of dead people. All right. How long is this? Good lord. My god. List of dead people never ends. I would say that's too many dead people to have on your property. That's too many. If we're needing to use multiple pages, that's too much.
I haven't done that.
I haven't done that.
Can't check that off yet.
My God, I haven't done anything.
I haven't done that.
I'll bet the grandfather clock does more than keep time.
Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet.
All right, well, I'll ask Henry what's up. Seeping Meadow seems like a bad place to be buried. Yeah, why is it seeping? Let's have that conversation. What is seeping? Are any of y'all seeping right now?
Yes?
Are you rich? Nancy needs to know. Why is it doing that? All right, Mouse, chill.
Is your great-uncle's estate worth very much?
I have no idea, nor will I until I get all his affairs settled. He was a dentist for most of his life, so he must have had some money squirreled away. As you can tell, he was darn good at squirreling away junk.
He never got married?
No way. I can't
Confirmed
imagine
bachelor?
him for a day, let alone for a lifetime.
We know what that means. We know what that means.
In the gallery in the other room?
Apparently someone stole
One of
the
us.
canvas. Renee says it disappeared sometime after Bruno died.
Was it valuable?
Nancy only cares about money.
It was of my parents. I think it was planted
Aw.
in the garden out back. Renee doesn't like me. Wouldn't surprise me if she took it out of spite.
Why is there a model of a cemetery in the other room?
Because great Uncle Bruno used to oversee the cemetery next door. Made that
Oh,
same
next
model
door.
to keep track of
That
what
makes a little more
everything
sense,
was.
okay.
I say everyone was. Crafted all those miniature crypts himself. And people think I'm weird.
Yeah. Yeah. We all have to have our things.
I found this scrap of paper in the fireplace. Do you know anything about it?
No. You always go digging around in people's fireplaces?
Just looking for something that might tell me who that skeleton man was.
Ah. Anything else?
Do you know what this is? I found it in the other room.
Looks to me like some kind of tracing.
I was thinking that maybe my skeleton man left it behind.
Well, I sure don't know anything about it.
You're so helpful.
I'll check back with you later.
Awesome.
All right. Goodbye. Well, you can check a couple of
Check.
things off.
Can't check that off yet.
Call Bess. It's time.
Can't check that
I
off
do not
yet.
want to explore the cemetery right now.
Done that.
I, in fact, do not want to do that. I don't know why I haven't gotten points for the skeleton man room. I looked at everything. What did I miss? Anyways. Can't make a phone call here, so I'll go elsewhere. I can see I'm not wanted here. What did I miss? Is it that I haven't done the puzzle? Well, puzzle scares me. Puzzle in a Nancy Drew game? Me? You want me? I can't believe it. All right, Bess. Get on the line.
Hello?
Bess, hi, it's me.
Hey, Nance. I just got back from shopping, which I am happy to report is fantastic here. So, what's going on with you?
A lot.
A lot is in a whole bunch of fun stuff?
Let me start by telling you what happened when I arrived at Henry's house. I walked up to the front door and discovered it was open, so I walked in.
The fadeaway.
You were knocked out by a skeleton wearing a red ascot?
Not the ascot.
Skeleton wearing a red ascot.
How embarrassing.
Although the housekeeper here thinks it really was a skeleton, Mr. Death. But then she's a little strange.
You think it was a burglar?
I'm not sure. I caught him or her sneaking around this scale model of a cemetery, and later I found a tracing of something right by it. So if I could just figure out what it's a tracing of, and what, if anything, it has to do with that model cemetery, I might be able to figure out who Skeleton Man is.
I know that tone of voice. You're not leaving there until
Nancy
you've done just
refuses
that.
to use the word they.
I also found some kind of receipt in the fireplace that may or may not be a clue.
What's it a receipt for?
That's what I need to find out. See, it's half burned up. All I can read is the receipt number and the name of the place it's from. Zeke's.
Zeke's? You gotta be kidding me.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, I'm sitting here on our balcony in the French Quarter looking down at a place across the street called Zeke's.
That's great. So go over there and ask whoever's behind the counter what receipt number 21-3872 is for.
No way.
I
I'm
refuse.
not good at that sneaking around stuff, Nancy. I get nervous, my tongue gets all knotted up, my palms sweat, to say nothing of my armpits.
Bess, receipt number 21-3872.
Nancy's such a good friend, huh?
It's for. No big deal.
Maybe not for you.
Bess, you can do it.
This is not gonna end well, I just know it. Okay, I'll call you as soon as it's over.
I'll be waiting.
This and Sea of Darkness are the best games? That is a bold assertion.
What looks good to you?
This? What looks good here? All right. Hello, Shorty.
Eat up.
No, let's get some sauce on here. We're doing hot ones. Oh, we're hearing some gulping. We're gonna give her. Let's try and give her some diarrhea.
Bowl of gumbo, please.
Enjoy.
Give Bess diarrhea challenge. Sorry for the eating sounds,
Hot.
but we have to do it. We're gonna test
Self out.
her limits. Ooh, I really want some jambalaya. Jambalaya is so good. I really want to visit New Orleans. Oop. I think we've achieved what we need to achieve here. I think we've achieved all that we can achieve here. Ooh. Now this is fun. Now this is fun. Oh my god, is that the mummy from the other game we played? It looks like it. Stinking powder.
You.
The beige is really throwing me off.
Kidding.
It's meant to give you peace, serenity, give you no thoughts. Okay. Oh, that's what I had earlier. That's what I had earlier. The crying powder. New Orleans scorned me once because Wicked was touring and came to New Orleans, and I got tickets to see it. But the day before I was supposed to go out and see it, the theater was damaged and I didn't get to see it. That is very upsetting. I would never forgive New Orleans for that, honestly. Tinker, tinker, tinker. Ah! I did not think that was going to move. Dang. Her Interactive kind of popped off, didn't they? Her Interactive went kind of nuts with the animations in this game. Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
doing
sir.
end of the day shopping, huh? See something you like?
Let's flirt with him.
Everything.
That's what I want to hear.
That could be flirting, right?
I'm Lamont. This is my place. So if you got any questions, I'm the guy to ask.
Actually, I do have a question. This friend of mine found the number of a receipt that came from this shop, and she asked me to ask you what the receipt is for. But if you're really busy, or you'd rather not, or it's against the rules,
No problem. What's the number?
21-3872.
21-3.
This cutscene.
2.
This angle.
That ticket was for a large box of assorted unknown items I bought from Henry Bolet. And, that's all I can tell you.
Aw, Ty, thank you for the 3 months. Not calling it Millennial Core. Millennial Color Blob. I swear, y'all. She's not even... Let her rest. Let her rest in peace for one day. One day of rest before you come for my wall.
I just don't want to make trouble for anyone, okay?
Lamont's cute. I see the vision with Lamont more than Henry, honestly. Definitely more than Henry.
Where's the box now?
It's still in the back room.
The blobs were green and orange, yes.
Hey, is there something else I can help you with? Beads, hula dolls, old books. Got great deals on all of them.
Actually, I am a year older than you, and I'm allowed to mock millennials because it is my culture. I always find it funny when what people consider the cutoff for Gen Z is. Because I agree, I do think it's like a year or two older than me. Because I remember I had a friend who was 2 years older than me, and she was in law school with me, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I love being Gen Z," and I'm like, I don't think we're the same. I don't think we're the same. Or was she 3 years older than me? I was like, if you remember 9/11, I feel like you're not Gen Z. I feel like that's the cutoff. 97 is allegedly the Gen Z cutoff, so technically we're both Gen Z, but we're also both millennial core. That's true. I definitely have influences from both. Definitely from both. I mean, it's also like, it's not really a real group. There's not really a real way to divide people by generations. Like year to year, you know? It's a larger trend. Also, I mean, I have some friends who are very chronically offline, live in the real world, you could say, and they like a lot of things that like stereotypical millennials like because they're not on the internet having people tell them that like only millennials like these things, you know? I think the Gen Z test is much more of a how much are you on the internet? How much are you on Twitter and TikTok kind of question. Anyways. Oh, ask a question.
Seeing as this place is called Zeke's, and it's your place, shouldn't your name be Zeke?
Guy I bought this place from wouldn't sell it to me unless I swore I wouldn't change the name. So I didn't. Funny thing was, his name wasn't Zeke either.
What's up with all those bottles of weird stuff over
Twitter, TikTok, Grinder.
Some of the more
That's our generation.
People around here practice. They think if you mix certain herbs and roots a certain way and drink them, or carry special objects around in little mojo bags, it can give you a supernatural edge in your daily life.
I'd probably poison myself.
Hey, I hear ya, but I can't knock it, 'cause let me tell you, the stuff I got in here sells like hotcakes. Somebody thinks it works, so hey, who knows?
Is Henry Bolet a friend of yours?
No, I met him at the reception at Bruno's house following the funeral. Gave Henry my card, said when he wanted to start liquidating, he should give me a call.
Was Bruno a friend of yours?
Way I hear it, Bruno Bolet didn't have any friends. But I wish he had been my friend. I mean, that house of his is filled with junk. He kept everything. For someone in my business, the place is knick-knack heaven.
Ugh, that does sound like my kind of place.
Maybe I'll have
I feel like Lamont and I would get along great. Whoever voiced him is not from Louisiana. I fear no one in this game is from Louisiana. I fear no one is. I mean, I remember the woman who voices the older lady, I forget her name in this game. She also voices the old Japanese lady in Shadow at the Water's Edge. She's the one who did the beautiful accent in Shadow at the Water's Edge, and we all love that. We all loved that, right? That was so much fun. All right, Nancy.
Hello?
Good news and bad news, Nance. I found out that the receipt is for a box of stuff that Lamont, that's the guy who owns Zeke's, bought from Henry Bolet.
No kidding. What kind of stuff did Henry sell him?
That's the bad news. The box is in a back room, and it contains assorted unknown items, and that's all Lamont would tell me. Said something about not wanting to get anyone in trouble. So, looks like that's that.
No. You've got to get into the back room and find out what's in that box. Which means you're probably going to have to, you know...
Oh, no. I'm not going to snoop, Nancy Drew. I told you, I'm a lousy snooper.
You've got to, Bess. The place could close by the time I got down there and tried to do it myself.
No, Lamont is voiced by a white guy too.
Could be. I'm supposed to risk life, limb,
Or interactive why?
important?
Yes, Bess, please, just find a way to distract this Lamont guy. Look through the box and leave. You can do that, okay?
You owe me, Nancy Drew. Oh,
Yeah, we'll flirt with whoever to get this mystery solved.
Greatest, you really are.
I watched the Trail of the Twister VODs recently, and I'm from Oklahoma, so you can imagine how much I enjoyed those accents. Authentic, of course. As they all are, clearly. Clearly. All right, let's get this show on the road. Nope, that's not where I'm going. That's not where I'm going. Back away. Back away. All right, I think I need
Ew.
stinking powder.
Ew.
We don't need that, that's for sure. Not over here.
This might come in handy.
All right, we just stole from the shop. She really is Nancy's friend, huh? All right, so we're doing like a Rube Goldberg situation of some kind. Darned if I can recall how it goes, though. Let's see. What happens? Whoop. Did I just reset it? Or no? Maybe we put that there. And... okay.
Close but no cigar.
So no. It can fit over there. That can fit over there. The shrunken head can fit over there. This?
Close but no cigar.
Are we gonna get hints when we're on the right track, do you think? Or no?
Still needs some work.
Are we gonna get any indication that we're doing the correct thing, or am I just supposed to guess? Because that feels kind of nuts. So maybe we have the ball go down. I mean, it's not the book. That doesn't make sense. Once you place the first piece correctly. Okay, thank you. Well, it's not that. It's not that. Could be this.
I'm getting there, I think.
All right, well, that is different, so that is something. I don't know how that starts the chain reaction, though. How does that start the chain reaction? Wherever this goes. Oh, I think the fan has to go here. Because there's the outlet. That makes sense to me.
Well, I've got the right idea.
I've got the right idea. How did I do this as a kid? Probably something heavy goes here. Maybe the shrunken head goes here. How strange.
I'm getting there, I think.
All right, Bess. You're giving a lot of good hints. I definitely think I have the fan and the boat in the right place. That makes sense to me. what I need is maybe the bowling ball goes at the end of this. I don't get this top part though. Why is Bess doing Nancy's job again? It's raining too much, so all the Ubers are sleeping because it's raining. You know how Ubers don't run when it's raining? Famously.
Close but no cigar.
Oh, now she's saying something different. It's not that.
That doesn't quite cut it.
Yeah, huh? It's gotta be the teeth. Come on.
Close but no cigar. I'm getting there, I think.
Oh, now she's saying that about this, so that actually doesn't help me at all. Maybe I've been wrong all this time. Do we put that there?
Well, I've got the right idea.
I'll take a general hint, sure. Alright, so we need that. Space that you think is the starting space is not? Yeah, okay. It starts on the bottom row and works its way up. Well... then how do we... See, this is probably definitely why I quit this game, because I remember I did solve this, and this must have taken me hours doing this manually. It must have taken me hours, and then I just never. I was like, okay, I've done it. I've done it. I don't need to do anything else. That is the only thing I feel confident about is doing this, so I'm gonna say it's.
That doesn't quite cut it.
Why doesn't it quite cut it, though? Doop, doop, doop. I don't know. I'll put the skull. How about that?
That doesn't quite cut it.
It's not a riddle. You're just supposed to be able to figure out how this would work as a Rube Goldberg machine. Like, you're just supposed to visualize it. Which feels like a lot to ask. I guess this would knock over that and turn on this. I don't really know how that activates stuff upwards, though. Verb. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Don't tell me I just did it.
I'm getting there, I think.
How did I not just do it? Okay, so maybe... Bowling ball here? Sure, I'll do a tarot redemption tie. I feel like the bowling ball, I just feel like it goes there. That makes the most sense to me. You have tarot. Actually, Madison, you're so right. I packed my tarot cards. I could give it solely based on vibes.
Well, I've got the right idea.
Oh my gosh. I love promising things and then immediately going back on my promises. How did that... This? We're so close. No, I do not think a tarot reading based on vibes would end well for you, Lizzie. I know. I'm gonna have to do like a long stream to make up for all the time I'm missing.
There, that should do it. Lamont, could you help me?
All right, this poor man who's done nothing to us.
I can't quite reach that.
We're just gonna attack him.
Get it for me?
Sure.
Like I was saying, I think whenever I am able to, I want to do a longer stream to hang out with y'all and catch up. Catch up on all the stuff I'm gonna miss because I won't be here. But I should be back at some point next week. Maybe not Tuesday, but I'll definitely keep y'all updated.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh shoot! I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, this poor man.
What do you need?
No spray. Back room.
No spray. Back room. Got it.
My God. All right. And while we're back here, we'll snoop through his things, violate his trust. Oh, dog. Dog. Oh. Now, where'd they get that picture of me? Now, where'd they get that picture of me? I didn't know we were doing drag today. Oh, this font. La Verque was just wondrous this summer. We both stayed in the south of France for only a few days to visit some old friends. Lorelai spent far too much time in the kitchen. Golden braised pork shoulders roast with turnips and roasted plums, an entire quail wrapped in puff pastry. We brought only a simple chocolate cake from the street market. That was our dinner. She does things like that, you see, always trying to show up the guests. That's how she is. I must be off to the post quickly before the fog rolls in. I'm expecting parcels. We hope that all is well. Please keep in touch. Most cordially, Melinda. Melinda? Hamlet 1332. Hamlet 836. Hamlet 8144. Hamlet 112X. Some of these don't exist. I see. Well, let's give Nancy a call and just see what her thoughts are on this situation. And Melinda is such OC name.
Hello?
I can tell you what's in the box of stuff Henry Bolet
Perfect
sent to
time.
the curio shop. Ready?
Let's hear it.
Okay. I found a really old photo of a boy and a dog, and there was a photo of an iguana dressed up like a pirate.
What?
You heard me. And there's a costume in the box of a skeleton man.
Really?
Thought you'd like that. There's also a box that's locked by some kind of letter combination and that has two pieces.
He's still sneezing back there, by the way.
On the first piece is a bunch of goofy
Dying.
stuff by someone named
This poor man.
Linda, and on the second is a bunch of numerical references to passages from Hamlet, some of which don't even exist according to a note that I think Lamont made.
Did you unlock the box?
No, I have no idea how.
Break it
Well,
open.
There's something on those two pieces of paper that'll tell you.
I'm not going to open the box.
Yes, you are. You have to. There could be something really important inside.
Because of me, Lamont's out there having a sneezing conniption. I need to get him some nose spray before he breaks some part of his body I didn't even know he had.
Bess, please. We've got to be thorough. And you've come too far to give up now. You can do it. I know you can.
Oh, all right.
Awesome. Maybe I can help you.
Yeah, give me hints.
If you've got any suggestions, I sure wouldn't mind hearing them.
Okay. My guess is that some kind of code is involved. You said that there are numerical references on the second page?
Yeah, to passages from Hamlet.
Maybe all that matters is the individual numbers and what order they're in. Try applying the numbers to what Amalinda wrote. Like, if the first number's 3, write down what the third letter is.
And if the second number's 5, I count 5 letters
my God.
from there and write it down.
That's gonna take a long time.
Okay, I can do this. I won't call you again until after I've opened it.
Doop, doop, doop. Yeah, Nancy. All right, why don't you do it? Okay, let's write this down. Hamlet 1:3:32. This is really relaxing audio for everybody, I think. 8:14:4 1:12x. Okay. This guy's gonna have a 6-pack by the end of this, let me tell you. All right, so we have 1 is L. We're gonna be here for a while. And then 3 is E. And 32. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I'm gonna lose track. 6. Do. Can I pause this? Will that maybe turn off? Okay, he's not sneezing anymore. Now we can just have silence instead of straight sneezing. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. I can bring the sneezing back if you want, but you could just take your headphones off. Oh, I'm doing this for y'all. Y'all are the ones who have to sit and listen to this too. I can put him back on. All right. B8. And then E. N. N. And then what's the last one? Doop doop doo. U. 8 is N. Right? 14. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, and then have we done 4 already? No, we haven't. 1, 2, 4, T, and then 1. Ty, I packed up my tarot cards. can be based off vibes. Now you're giving me a challenge. All right, all right. Your wish is my command. Your wish is my command. I'll put these back on. And I'll also save real quick. Sneezing. Oh, you're really stretching my imagination here. Okay, hang on, let me prepare. Do. Put back on my Animal Crossing music. All right. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you something. Since I'm seeing a ghost show tomorrow, I think perhaps we might do a little bit of a supernatural tarot reading. I know I should have left the sneezing on in the background. Ty, I regret to inform you that I'm sensing that someone is standing right behind you. And that someone... I mean, I truly hate to say it. That someone is Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick, as we know, that was not all the way empty. Got her ticket for the long way round. 2 bottles of whiskey for the way. And she sure would like some sweet company. And she's leaving tomorrow. What do you say? Now, this is very important, Ty. You can't say yes to this. You can't say yes to this, all right? This is a dangerous situation. She is not what she seems, okay? This is not a good situation. Because you know what? Because you want to know why she's here? There's a reason. This is not just random. This is not just a random occurrence. Ty, Anna Kendrick has been trying to reach you for months, in fact. She's finally gotten to you. She has been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. And you've been dodging her calls left and right, sending them straight to voicemail. You may have even turned on the notification in your phone that like silences unknown numbers. That's how hard you've tried to get away from Anna Kendrick. But Anna Kendrick will not be silenced. Anna Kendrick wants to know if your car is protected. You could save so much. And you should be scared. Anna Kendrick gave me a lung transplant. Trust her. All right, see, Not Lizzie is what we like to call a plant. Not Lizzie is what we like to call a plant brought here by Anna Kendrick's spirit to deceive you, Ty. All right? And this is a word of caution I would extend to all of y'all. If you see Anna Kendrick, run in the opposite direction, all right? All right? This is a spooky season is nearly upon us. We need to be alert in these dark, dark times. She did spill Cape Teen spicy margarita. You heard this here first. All right, so don't Google any of this. This is true. Don't Google any of this. Anna Kendrick murdered someone's grandma. Guys, Icy Pink's grandma. We need to be safe, all right? She's my sleep paralysis demon, I'll tell you what. Honestly, we haven't solved this mystery yet. She could be behind that skeleton mask. I would not put it past her. I would not put it past her. All right, so that's all something to think about. I'm going to go get some water and pee real quick. We're going to take, what? I feel like I could do this quickly. 3 minutes? 3 minutes? We're going to take like 3 minutes. I'll be right back, all right? Enjoy the Animal Crossing music to soothe you and protect you from Anna Kendrick's evil spirit, okay? All right, folks, we're back. All right. Whew. Had a nice break. Oh my gosh. Now, Lizzie, thank you for the gift sub. That's so nice. My hands are glistening because they're wet. Oh, you can't really see. They're not in focus. Like... There you go. You can see it more on this side. Look at that. All right, y'all. You ready to start the game again? I'm ready. Okay, let's just get this queued up and... Oh! How'd that get there? Did you put this there? This is getting serious. She's looking right at me. All right. Whatever. All right, back to this. Back to the game. I don't want to talk about that, okay? All right, what was the answer to this? I put where'd my notes go? All right, back to the sneezing. UNVEO. Oh, I thought it didn't work for a second. I was about to freak out. Not bone drillet? Hogbone. Oh my god, how could we forget Hogbone? Dr. Bolet, this completes our transaction. The Whisperer is now yours.
Weird.
Oh.
I better call Nancy and read
I wasn't
this
done,
word
Bess.
for word.
Oh, well, she's gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it. She's gonna read it.
That is weird.
No, I'll tell you what's weird. The box the letter is in is padded, and it has this round indentation in it that's the
Only
exact
55%
size
of the
a human
vote?
skull. It's like it used to.
On whether I washed my hands?
Good job, Bess. I'm gonna poke around here and see if I can find out anything about a skull called the Whisperer. You better go take care of Lamont.
Would you believe it? The guy is still sneezing.
Oh my god, this poor man.
Spray around because something's wrong with his sinuses. Oh, he's gonna hate me.
And as he should. As he should. Alright. Let's do this stupid puzzle, because Lord knows I don't want to do it. Not the trick is to pee on your hands to clean them. I've been a speedy peer all my life. This has been one of my top attributes, you could say. Well, the internet is forever, Ragnarok. You're gonna have to live with the consequences of saying that. And don't clip that out of context to make it seem like I said it, because I sure as hell didn't say it. Because I sure as hell didn't say it. Alright. Let me see. Did I block it like that? No. That's about to goof it all up. No, let's do what I was doing before. Like that. All right, I have to be very careful not to reset. That is the goal. The goal is not to reset. Press the star to win. I'm not falling for that. Not falling for that. Okay. So then we move this. We sure do. Like that. And then we go around. Okay. So this is basically where we were last time. And then maybe so that kills it. So that's good, right? We want that. And then, do we want to move? Oh, now we can move this marble. We can move this marble here. Oh, it gets the laser. Genius. Okay. Genius. Big brain. Okay, be very careful. No, you gotta go up and around. You gotta go up and around. Right? Yeah. I don't want to screw myself over here. Okay. Take the long way around. I've got my ticket for the long way. Oh my god. I did it wrong. I can't. It's stuck. I won't be able. Right? I can fix it. I can save it. Because I can go around the other way. Right? No, no, it's... I have to reset. I have to reset. That reset was on purpose, unlike all the other resets. But I had the right idea. And that's what matters. And I had fun along the way. That was Anna Kendrick steering me in the wrong direction, leading me astray. As she tends to do. Okay. And then we take this. Take this. Okay. This isn't so bad now. And then we need to figure out... Okay, I think I just... Yeah. I think I know what I'm doing. I just need to not goof it up like I did last time. And think it through slowly with my big, wrinkly brain. Oh, we're cooking. Cooking up something. Okay. He's over there. Anna! You will pay for this. You will pay for this, Anna. No matter. We carry on. All right, the show must go on. But seriously, why is the reset button so close? Like centimeters. So close to it. I cannot stress this enough. They just hate to see me succeed, honestly. That's what this is. They hate to see me succeed, so they have to put the reset button right next to the arrow key. They knew I had it solved. Alright. Thanks, y'all, for getting rid of the evil spirit. Hopefully we should be... should be good. We'll see. Alright, maybe if I look at the arrows while I'm using them, that might be helpful. Perhaps. Okay. Also, can Nancy not just grab that eye herself? Get some tweezers. I don't know. Is this all necessary at the end of the day? Okay. Focus. And we did it. And we did it. Was it worth it, though? Was it worth it?
I haven't done that.
I haven't done that. I have.
Still have to do that.
There's got to be stuff with the miniatures that we have to do later, maybe.
Still have to do that.
Figure out the scene of... Oh, we have to go out.
Check that off yet.
I guess we can explore the cemetery.
All done. Still have to do that. Can't check that off
Look
yet.
for anything that might help me find out what happened to the skull that was used. Okay. Okay. I will talk to Henry. Or something. Oop.
What was that?
That
What was that?
Bruno's pet iguana, Iggy.
Is that Anna?
He's always in here stealing paper. He must be using it to build a nest or something. Look, I had all those books arranged so they fit perfectly in that box. Put them back in, okay?
You sure did. Ooh, I love these kinds of puzzles.
One book.
Go right ahead. After you put all those other books back.
Nancy's like, or I could just take what I need, thank you. All right, do these things rotate? Very key question. Does not appear that they rotate. Okay, so they fit in like that, I think. This music is groovy, though. Turn it up. Turn that shit up. Beautiful. Oh, you clearly did have it perfectly arranged, didn't you, Henry? Something like that, yes. I should have looked closer when Iggy was standing on it. Where was Iggy on January 6th, though? That's the real question. That's the real question I pose to y'all. Oh? Cooking? Mayhaps? Mayhaps I cooked? Oh? Are you kidding? Oh, I was about to be like, how impressive would it be if I just got this right away? No. In fact, no. All right, fine. Kind of humble myself a little bit. Does that fit in there? It's a little too big. Probably goes like that. Fits there. Here we go. The crystal skulls, fact or fable? Hotchkiss! You didn't tell me. Look at you. 1-212-555-3427. I forgot Hotchkiss was in this game. And I don't have to read any of this because Hotchkiss is going to tell me all about it. So excited, though. Yum, yum, yum. Did you know there was an actual crystal skull molded into the top of the Bass Pro Shop pyramid? I knew that. The guy who made the Hard Rock Cafe at the top of the Bass Pro Shop pyramid put a crystal skull in the top of it. For fun. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Thought your name was a Criminal Minds reference. Is there a different... Is there a Hotchkiss in the Criminal Minds show too? Oh my god, Nancy Drew game set in the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. When? Okay, I'll call right here. Give me that Hotchkiss content.
Yes, hello?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. Is this Professor Hotchkiss?
I am she, Nancy Drew. Your name has a ring to it.
Oh my god,
Do I know you?
Queen.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we met a little while back in Wisconsin.
Oh, yes, you were the
I also love how all these authors just write their phone numbers in their books.
room of that cheese factory. Yum, yum.
No, I met you at Wickford Castle.
That's ridiculous. There was no cheese tasting room at Wickford Castle.
There should have been.
No, we
It was
were both
Wisconsin.
guests there. I found a journal written by Marie Antoinette, which you translated. Remember?
Thanks to you, suddenly all I can think about is how wonderful a nice big slab of Colby cheese would taste right now.
Can't relate.
Listen, Mandy, I'm on a deadline, so if you could please just tell me why you called.
But my name isn't...
Deadline! Let's cut to the chase, shall we? Chop, chop.
Love this. Keeping Nancy in line the way she deserves.
New Orleans named Bruno Bolet ever call you?
Ah, now there's a name you can remember. Bolet. Nice and French. I'm a scholar of French history, you know.
Yes, I know. So did Bruno Bolet call you?
Queen.
Indeed he did. Oui, oui.
Why did he call, if you don't mind my asking?
Because he had read...
I wonder if Anna Kendrick loves cheese.
Crystal skulls. Fact or
Probably
fable,
does.
one of my
God,
efforts
she is everything I want.
smothered in a rich, tangy lemon sauce.
She's everything I'm not.
Did he say anything about owning one of the skulls himself?
I would have hung up on him straight away if he had. I tell you, Brandy, if I had $1 for every crackpot who's called claiming to own one of those skulls, I'd be able to dine at the Russian tea room every evening for the rest of my life. All right, that's a bit of hyperbole, but you get the picture.
Picture.
No. If memory serves, we talked mostly about the skull called the Whisperer. He wanted to know if I had learned any more about it since my book was published, which I hadn't, or if I had any theory as to what happened to it, which I didn't.
Good
And that
talk.
was the extent of your conversation?
Well, now, let me think. My, such insatiable curiosity, Nellie. You remind me of someone I encountered on one of my journeys. But for the life of me, I cannot remember her name or the circumstances.
Nancy Drew? Wickford Castle?
Ah! The eyes have it.
I'm sorry?
That's
Anna
what
Kendrick would be a
Bruno
freak for
Bolet
cheese.
said when I turned the
I could see
tables
that.
and asked him if he had any idea where the Whisperer was. He said, the eyes have it. Then he chuckled and hung up.
Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Classic Nancy Drew, kooky old deceased person leaving riddles for us to solve. That's honestly what I aspire to be when I grow up.
If someone found a skull made of crystal, how could they be sure it's one of the crystal skulls?
Wonderful question, Francie. How indeed? Because there are sure to be thousands of fakes out there. Perhaps tens of thousands. But remember, the real skulls were made long before the tools commonly used for carving today were invented. Which means, let's put on our thinking caps.
Modern-day tools would have left marks if the skull was a fake?
Exactly so.
We're so
Mind you,
smart.
The marks on a good fake would be microscopic and thus imperceptible to the human eye. However, any thorough laboratory analysis would quickly unmask a counterfeit.
So the only way to prove that a skull is the real deal is by proving it's not a fake?
And by examining its provenance, its history.
Provenance.
If it can be shown
Provenance comes up a lot in these games. I don't remember that.
into modern times and didn't just suddenly appear in, say, Germany in the mid-19th century, that would tend to support its authenticity as well.
If you can't leave puzzles for teens, what's the point of dying? I hear ya. Also, not this, Cape Teen. Not this.
In your book, you said that all the people who've ever...
Yeah, people who weren't here last week aren't gonna know what you're talking about.
Are you saying the Whisperer was in his possession after all? The scallywag! Why didn't he tell me that? Oh, that's right.
Spoilers.
Hung up on him. Well, if that's the case, then I strongly suggest you take a close look at his so-called heart attack, Sandy. Because if he owned the skull and he died, I guarantee you it was at the hands of someone else. Or my name's not Beatrice Gertrude Winifred Hotchkiss.
Well, maybe they should have been here like good viewers, and that's right. And speak on that. Cape Teen's referencing another Nancy Drew game. All right, don't worry, y'all. There is a reason that was not out of the blue.
The idea that the Whisperer can make its owner immortal...
This stream has been all over the place, hasn't it?
I believe that
Highs and lows.
why any so-called rational explanations happen all the time, Nessie. Now, does that mean there are mysterious external forces at work in the universe of which we do not and
It's the
cannot
beige wall.
have full knowledge?
It's the beige wall.
Boil down to us. If the human heart desperately wants something to be true, does the human mind have the power to
Not it's like a full moon for chat.
Oh, questions, questions, questions. Oh, how dreary life would be without them.
Y'all kill me.
I'd better go. Thank you.
Good luck to you, dear.
Oh my god, love Hotchkiss in the game. Love Hotchkiss in the game.
Hello again.
Have you ever seen this before? I found it by that scale model of the cemetery that's inside the house.
It's a mystery to me. I suggest you ask Henry. He leaves things lying around all the time. I guess it figures I won't notice amid all the other clutter. But I do. I notice everything.
By the way, did you have
May I be of service to you?
Did you have a particular color paint you had to use on the wall, or could it be any neutral color? This is the paint that matches these other walls. So like this beige paint over on this side was already here. But this accent wall I painted, so I just didn't want to paint the whole room again. So yeah, I painted it back beige. It wasn't my choice. Wasn't my choice.
What can you tell me about the painting that's missing from the frame in the gallery?
Very little, I'm afraid. I didn't notice the picture was gone until after the reception following Dr. Bolet's funeral. I cannot even tell you what it was a picture of.
Everyone clip that. Shlee just said she hates me after everything I've done. Now, when did I say that? Now, when did I say that? I said I love Hotchkiss in the game. Do you... Chat, I don't think... I don't think it's a good precedent to start where I'm just like, I love you by name to each and every one of my viewers. I don't think that's what the vibe... Because... Well... We have fun here. My feelings are not that strong. Let's keep things normal, shall we? Let's stay playful together. What's that even from? I just remembered that. But that's what came to mind. That's a quote. That's a quote. I didn't make that up.
Did Dr. Bolet ever say anything to you about a crystal skull? He may have referred to it as the Whisperer.
No, he never so much as mentioned a crystal skull, whispering or otherwise.
I understand that Dr. Bolet had some interesting pets, like an iguana.
That man never met a creature he didn't like. He'd train them to do all kinds of silly tricks, then let them run free, inside the house as well as out.
Well, that's just irresponsible pet ownership.
Did he ever teach you how to make them do their tricks?
No, let's stay playful together. That's the quote.
I like Dr. Bolet, I truly did.
Let's stay Y'all don't know what I'm talking about?
Sometimes his activities made as much sense to me as bathing in a bayou full of gators.
It's a meme. It's because none of y'all are on TikTok. It's a TikTok sound.
I'll leave you to your potting.
Fare thee well.
It's a Lady Gaga quote. Now y'all feel real foolish. Now y'all feel real foolish. I just looked it up. Lady Gaga said it. So, there you go. You're actually homophobic for not knowing that's a Lady Gaga quote. Alright. I've had it with y'all. I've had it up to here. She's turning on us. I've been turned. I've been turned this whole stream. That's the secret. Okay. Now let's go get lost in the cemetery. Now let's go get lost in the cemetery, all right? Get in. Let's go find Henry's dead parents and give them a hug. Oh, that's where we came in, right? I'm trying to get lost. I'm trying to panic. I'm trying to have an anxiety attack because I'm lost in the cemetery. You know? Ooh, let me in. Man.
To figure out if there's anything camouflaged in that design, I'm gonna need some paper.
We need paper. Tracings. Perfect. Anything else? Thought we would see something, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh, beautiful. Love what they've done with the place. Alright, that's not for us at this moment, I don't think. That is not for us in this time. You can start one as a response to, I wish I had a backyard cemetery. It's the most ominous thing I've heard. What are y'all planning? What are y'all up to? Alright, I think we're almost back. We're almost back. Dark vibes. There's a dark energy here. Well, let's go get eaten by an alligator, shall we? Can we not? Hello? No? Oh. Oh, we were gonna go for a swim. Okay, well that is not the exit. So I am in fact lost, as I feared. As I feared. Oh. Let's go back this way. I'm feeling like this way is the way. Okay, well we're out. That was scary. That was very scary. We have a new sense of purpose and direction. We need paper. We need paper.
Hello again.
Do you by any chance have some plain paper and anything like chalk that I could use?
Don't have any chalk, but I certainly have paper. But it's up in my room, and I'm afraid I cannot retrieve it for you until I'm finished here. You get the sudden urge to draw a picture?
Something like that.
Nancy's got to
I know, I'll help
draft
you.
her new
It'll
OC.
get done faster.
Gracious, you are the picture of impatience, aren't you? Well, I appreciate the offer. But here, why don't you just take this instead? It's an extra key to my room. The paper's in a drawer in my nightstand. I have to keep it hidden on account of that.
Guys, she just gave us the key to her room.
Just go on up and help yourself. But make sure you lock the door when you leave, you hear?
She's into us.
Trust. But Henry, him I do not.
I really appreciate this.
And long as you're going up there, my appetite could use a little placating. So I
Me
would be
too.
much obliged if you would bring me a candy bar from my nightstand. And take one for yourself while you're at it.
No problem, bestie. Let's get in there. All right, guys, let's go to her bedroom. It's about time. It is about dang time. Okay. We're in. And I love what she's done with the place, I do have to say. Oh. Oh, that's just paper. She keeps plain pieces of paper in her nightstand. My God. Why is the music doing all that? The music is going crazy for no real reason. Quick question, do you eat in your room? I don't like to. It's kind of a bad habit. But if I'm having a bad day, I'm no stranger to eating in my bed.
One for Renee. And
What?
one for me.
Gobble gobble. Y'all ready for Nancy eating sounds? It's your favorite. Oh, God. It's as bad as I remember. It's kind of a bad habit as I sit in my room eating, watching this. I mean, I'm just so bad. I spend too much time in my bed. Like, especially when I'm going through like sad episodes, I'll like work in my bed and stuff too.
Yum. Gosh, these things.
I'll just like sit and watch YouTube in my bed. And then I'm like, why can't I sleep? Why can't I sleep even though I'm literally in my bed?
Yum.
Uh-oh.
My God. The mushrooms are hitting.
I've eaten 6 Cocoa Kringle bars already. That's plenty.
No fun, Nancy. No fun. Yeah, that thing about keeping your bed and workplace separate doesn't exist for me. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm really bad with that. It's a really bad habit of mine. Or I'm laying on the couch with Dan playing like a video game or something, which is not... It is better. It's not that much different. Definitely get up and stretch your legs every once in a while, folks. And I need to take my own advice. Why does she sound so much like she's from Wisconsin in this game? Nancy does have a sort of unplaceable accent, I would say. I don't work in my bed, but I did college work in bed sometimes. Yeah, I think I did it more when I was in school, to be fair. Definitely when we were doing remote school. I did a lot of reading in bed. Did a lot of law school reading in bed, for sure. And in my dorm, because my dorm was just not that big of a space, and my desk chair was not that comfortable anyways.
Yes?
Hello.
How did Bruno die, if you don't mind my asking?
Just dropped dead in the front hallway. I mean, the guy was 95 years old. Here,
Nancy is from the Midwest, isn't she?
Myocardial infarction. That's doctor speak for heart attack.
95? Duh.
Gilbert Buford, 504.
It's a matter of time.
9970. Was that Bruno's doctor?
And his best friend, or so I'm told.
Lover.
Never met
Got
him.
it.
Interesting keychain.
That's one of Uncle Bruno's glass eyes. It's the one he was wearing when he died.
Aw, sweet.
Nice.
Anything else?
I'll let you get back to work.
Awesome.
He sure loves swinging in that chair, huh? Alright, well, bye, bud. Bye, bud.
You bring me that Cocoa Kringle bar like I asked?
Right here.
Here you go, Queen.
Bless you. I'm so hungry I could devour these plants I'm potting up, dirt and all. How else may I be of service to you?
Were you in the house when Dr. Bolet passed away?
I was indeed. I was in the library cleaning when all of a sudden I heard a big thump. I hurried out to investigate, and sure enough, there was Dr. Bolet lying by the front door.
What
and
happened?
As I rushed over to him, the door opened and in walked Gilbert Buford. He took one look at Dr. Bolet and hollered at me to call 911. So I ran back into the library and did just that. When I came back out, Gilbert was leaning over Dr. Bolet, listening for breathing, I suppose. And then he started pushing up and down on his chest. But it was too late. Even I could tell that Dr. Bolet was gone.
And God,
What was he doing by the front
spooky.
door?
I assume he saw Gilbert coming and was going to open the door for him. Not that there was any need. As you yourself discovered, people around here seldom lock their front doors.
Is this the
during
new
day.
Indiana Jones
But
game?
you know, in the back of my mind, I have always wondered about Gilbert Buford showing up at the door at that exact moment.
So subtle,
Better
Queen.
get going.
Thanks for coming by.
All right, now time to draw my OC in the graveyard. Let's go. Let's go. Off we go. Okay, fun Louisiana fact. The term Cajun comes from Acadian, which is a French population from Nova Scotia that got booted by the British in the 1700s. That is a fun fact. That is a fun fact. This game does have me craving some New Orleans food. Gumbo? Jambalaya? Ugh. I haven't made that either of those in so long. And they're so good, though. They're so good. Do I have a pen or paper? Or do I need a pen? Pencil? Oh my god, do I need a pencil separately?
Did that. All done. All done. Still have to do that.
Find out what the deal is with the card I found in the book about the crystal skulls. What card did I find? Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Did that. I haven't done
Ask Henry how his great uncle died. Did that. Find the key. Get some paper.
Did that.
Look around for chalk or something like chalk to make rubbings.
Still have to do that.
Aw, dang it.
Check. I haven't done that. I haven't done that.
I haven't taken a good look at her stuff. I thought I had. All right, well, I'm a flop. I don't know why that's reminding me of a woman that bought a seafood boil in Facebook Marketplace and it arrived in a Shein bag. Everything about that sentence you just said is actually horrifying. From top to bottom, I hate that. Who's buying seafood boil off Facebook Marketplace in the first place? Also, the music's going... Y'all hear this? The music's going kind of nuts. Anyways, I'm gonna call the doc.
This is Dr. Gilbert Buford's answering service. How may I help you?
I need to talk to Dr. Buford. Could you
Really
maybe give
good
me a
southern
number
accent
where I can
here.
reach him?
No, ma'am, I cannot. Is this an emergency?
Sort of. I mean, it's not a medical
The trumpet's going nuts in the background.
See, I'm only going to be in town for a short time, and Dr. Buford and I have this mutual friend who died recently, and I just really need to talk to him about it.
Need some consoling, huh?
Yes, I need some consoling. That's it exactly.
Well, tell you what. It's against the rules to give you his phone number, but I can tell you that now that he's all but retired, Dr. Buford spends most of his evenings at his favorite gumbo stand down in the French Quarter. If you really need to talk to him, you can probably find him there.
Great. Do you know the address?
It's at the corner of Rampart and Domain.
Did you say Rampart and Domain?
I did indeed. Granny Pumpkin's Cajun cooking. They make some darn fine gumbo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and I'm truly sorry about your loss.
My loss?
Come on, Nancy.
Friend of yours and Dr. Buford's?
Oh, right. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Bye.
Now, I won't tell you his phone number. That's against his privacy policy. But I will give you his exact location at this very moment. Do with that what you will. All right. Bess, take care of this for me.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's me.
So what's been happening? Tell me everything.
Well, let's see. Since the last time we talked, I was just about getting ready to...
Not the cutoff.
Interesting stuff.
But the reason I called is, I need you to talk to this doctor named Gilbert Buford, who, as it turns out, likes to hang out at a gumbo stand called Granny Pumpkin's Cajun Cookin', which should be right across from our hotel.
You
Yeah,
just
he's
want
throwing
me to
back
talk
something.
To him? That's it? Nothing nefarious? No black ops stuff?
He was Bruno Bolet's doctor, and
He's chowing down down there.
friend, too. I just need for you to see if he thinks there was anything weird about the way Bruno died.
Interesting.
What do you mean by weird?
I mean, I kind of think maybe Bruno was murdered.
The 95-year-old man dying of a heart
I'm
attack.
trying to figure out. Everyone's
How
a
could this
suspect at
happen?
point.
Including this Gilbert Buford guy?
Well,
Great, I'm gonna be chatting up Jack the Ripper.
oh, I'm sure
Is that
the
guy
guy's
still seizing?
fine,
I'm sure he's
but
fine.
be
Don't worry
slow,
about it.
Just in case.
Well, I can see the gumbo stand from our balcony. If he's the guy that's sitting down there, I guess he looks harmless. Okay, I'll go talk to him.
Thanks, Bess. Let me know what happens.
Cheerio.
All right, let's go. Have a chat.
Why, hello, young lady. How kind of you to grace an old man with your lovely presence.
I love your Doctor Who cosplay. Really good.
Are you Dr. Gilbert Buford?
I'm delighted to report that I am indeed.
Do you mind if I join you?
Of course not. A little lively discourse would brighten this gloomy evening considerably.
Ew.
This here is my favorite spot in the whole city. Delicious gumbo, pleasing view, particularly now, I might add.
Oh.
My name's Bess Marvin. I'd like to ask you some questions about Bruno Bolet, if that's okay.
No, I'm saying ew.
Matter of a happier nature, but I do not want to seem inhospitable, so what is it you want to know?
Is it true that Dr. Bolet was your best friend?
Well, now, I was certainly his best friend, but
The
I
shade.
can honestly say that he was mine. Fact is, while socializing with my fellow man, particularly with pretty young women such as yourself, has always been a source of pleasure for me, Bruno was just the opposite. Unfortunately, the older he got, the more numerous his idiosyncrasies became, and the less concern about their negative effect upon others he became.
God bless Her Interactive for really introducing unwanted flirtation to the youths of America. Because how many games are... how many games must we be subjected to this? How many games?
How exactly did he die?
He died of a myocardial infarction, most likely caused by age-related atherosclerosis. Dying of a heart attack is all too common for people who are socially isolated.
Oh.
And Bruno Bolet had most certainly become that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Dr. Bolet's housekeeper says you just happened to walk in just as he was having his heart attack. Is that true?
Indeed it is. I hadn't seen him for a while, so I picked that day to pay him a visit. I walked up to the front door, found it unlocked as usual, opened it, and there he was, lying on the floor in obvious distress. The next thing I know, his housekeeper...
Usually lying on the floor in obvious distress.
...and carrying on, until finally I sent her out of the room so she could summon an ambulance, and I could once again hear myself think. Well, let's see. Then I knelt down and saw that he wasn't breathing. So I pulled him away from the doorway so I'd have more room to work on him and began chest compressions. I continued until the medics arrived, but nothing they did made a difference either.
Was Dr. Bolet unconscious the whole time?
Yes, he was.
Can you remember anything that might indicate what he was doing by the front door? I mean, had he just come in from a walk? Was he wearing a hat? Was he holding anything? Had he dropped something? An umbrella? Sunglasses?
Wait a minute. Why, yes, he was holding something. A piece of paper. And on the floor next to him was an envelope. He must have collapsed while reading a letter.
Bum, bum, bum.
Do you know what happened to it?
Now, I know the letter was no longer in Bruno's hand when the paramedics arrived, so perhaps he released the letter when I moved him. And yet, I do not recall seeing it on the floor when they wheeled him out the door. Iggy.
What's Icky?
Iggy. Iggy is an iguana, Bruno.
It's Iggy is.
Then turned loose in his home. It soon developed the annoying habit of stealing paper and stockpiling it in the vent system.
Are you saying an iguana made off with the letter Bruno had been reading?
It would not have been the first time a missing document ended up in Iggy's possession. Renee would periodically call me saying the lizard had absconded with one of Bruno's prescriptions and would I please write her up.
Not Iggy hoarding pills.
In any case, Bruno once told me he was training Iggy. Said he taught Iggy to retrieve the things it had stolen.
Yeah, Iggy getting turned in the vents, it would seem.
Do you think it's possible that Renee caused Dr. Bolet's death by, say, hoarding the pills from those missing prescriptions and giving them to him all at once?
No. Had he died of an overdose of the medications I had prescribed, the manner of his death would have been quite different. But he died of a heart attack. Of that I am certain. However, I know for a fact that Renee is deeply involved in the practice of hoodoo. And as Bruno's housekeeper, she had ample opportunity to use it against my poor old friend.
I hope Her Interactive did some research on this. I suspect I know the answer to that question.
You mean hoodoo really works?
Young lady, never, ever underestimate the power of suggestion. If a person
I
believes
don't
in
know.
something, even on a subconscious level, fantasy can easily become fact. And who knows what rubbish Renee filled Bruno's mind with? Drink this, don't eat that. This brings good luck, that brings bad, day in and day out. Even if he said he didn't believe a word of it, who knows how much his subconscious was absorbing? He was very old and vulnerable. So could Renee have caused Bruno to have that fatal heart attack? There's not a doubt in my mind she could indeed.
Unrelated, but can we please bring back Heelys? I tried. Society wouldn't let me. I really did try. I thought my my Heelys hot takes would take over the world, and they did not. People still ask if I have practiced my Heelys, and the truth is no. Since that video, I haven't. Because I never bought a helmet, and I didn't feel safe practicing without a helmet and wrist guards and stuff. So that was kind of a non-starter. They did shadow ban me. They suppressed the evidence.
Did Dr. Bolet ever say anything to you about owning a crystal skull?
Why, yes. Yes, he did. In fact, he showed it to me once. Said it had magical powers. Said owning it was going to allow him to live forever. I thought it was utter nonsense and told him so. Well, he didn't appreciate that at all. Refused to talk to me for a full 2 weeks.
Do you have any idea where he kept it?
No. He was terrified that someone would steal it from him, so he told no one its location. Not even me. Tell me, Miss Bess, what do you know about that crystal skull?
This friend of mine, who is also a friend of Henry Bolet, you know, Dr. Bolet's great-nephew. Anyway, while she was visiting Henry, she saw this book in Bruno's library about the legendary crystal skulls and was kind of intrigued and thought that since Henry said that you were pretty much Bruno's only friend, maybe Bruno had said something to you about it, and as it turns out, he had. That's all I know.
What a story.
I see.
The
Well,
Healy
I'd like
Heathens.
to
That's a good
believe
one.
That skull holds the key to immortality. I'm afraid Bruno's passing proves it's worthless. Although it would make an attractive paperweight, as I recall. Tell your friend not to give it another thought.
That would be a nice paperweight, huh? I bought roller skates during the pandemic and used to stack all the furniture in one corner of my one bed and roll around the apartment. I love that. Def almost cracked my skull a couple of times, so I feel you on the helmet. You definitely need a helmet. Specifically with Heelys, you like have to lean back to activate the wheel, which feels very counterintuitive when you're trying to roll forwards. Like it's like the opposite of the safety thing you want to do. Definitely use a helmet with Heelys. And with roller skates, honestly.
I'll let you get back to your gumbo.
I've enjoyed our conversation immensely.
Okay, well, good for you. Let's go shit talk you to Nancy.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy.
Activate the wheel.
Here's what's happening at my end.
That's what you do.
And that's pretty much it.
Good work. I'll take
Wait.
it from here. Thanks again.
Good luck. Bye.
Okay, I feel like we had to ask that last question, maybe. We had to go back. You had Heelys, but your mom didn't let you use the roller skates part? Now that's just meme.
Funny.
That's what I was going to ask you.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
All right, let's ask this one last question.
Another question?
Did they do an autopsy on Dr. Bolet?
No. Given Bruno's advanced age and the absence of any indication of foul play, an autopsy was deemed unnecessary, and the body was cremated according to Bruno's wishes.
Guess I'll be running along.
I've enjoyed our conversation immensely.
All right. Let's not have that again.
Hello?
It's me. Just that I called.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
And that's pretty much it.
Good work. I'll take it from here.
No, I guess not.
Thanks again.
Good luck. Bye.
All right, what do I do now?
I haven't done that. Can't check that off yet.
Oh my god, the music's so loud. The music's going nuts. I'll let it go. Jeez. Figure out the significance of the tracing.
I haven't done that.
Figure out what the deal is with the card. Look around for something charcoal.
Check.
Well, we did that.
All done.
Find letter he was apparently reading. Now that is the mystery, not the real people. Now that is quite the mystery. Honestly, I might do the unthinkable. I might do the unthinkable.
Hello? Nancy?
Hey, Ned.
It's about time you called. Did you make it to New Orleans okay?
I'm sorry.
Have you seen Henry?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Is he okay?
He's fine. Well, he's the executor of his great-uncle Bruno's estate, which he's not real happy about. But he and his great-uncle weren't that close, so he's not grief-stricken or anything.
Well then, are you okay?
Other than being attacked on my way into Henry's house by a skeleton.
I'm not sure I like the way you exist, Ned. Couldn't have said it better myself.
I'm fine, too.
What?
Let's just say that I've stumbled onto a mystery, and I'm not leaving till I solve it.
Why am I not surprised? Is Bess with you?
No, but she has been helping me.
So tell me about this skeleton man.
Well, it was someone in a costume, obviously. He or she was leaning over something in the great room when I walked in and surprised them.
So they threw a smoke bomb at you and ran?
Yeah, I must have interrupted whatever they were doing.
What were they leaning over?
A scale model of the cemetery next door. Henry says his great-uncle Bruno made it so he could keep track of who was buried there. Apparently, Bruno used to oversee the cemetery. And right near the scale model, I found a tracing of some kind of symbol.
Gosh, I didn't think we'd have to yap this much. I just wanted to ask him for a hint.
Why would Skeleton Man be interested in the scale model of a cemetery?
Did they use they pronouns? Oh my god, I missed it.
Maybe I'll take a real good look around in there and see if I can find out.
Good idea.
Feel like giving me a hint?
It'd be my pleasure.
Where can I get the key?
One of the crypts in that scale model cemetery is locked. How do I go about opening it?
You need to find its life-size counterpart in the real cemetery next door. When you do, take a look at the carving.
Oh my god, I already know about this, Ned. You're useless.
Easily rub out that little problem with some paper.
Not rub out. Why'd he say it like that?
Charcoal?
In fact, that tracing you
Why'd he say it like that?
Skeleton Man or whoever left it there already did some of the work for you.
Sounds good. Thanks.
No big deal. See ya.
He just told me to rub one out. That's not helpful. God, Ned. God. I can't. I can't. Well, all right, I'll talk to Henry. I'll talk to Henry. Not, it's kind of helpful. No. No, no, no.
Yes?
I'm going to keep looking around.
Sounds good.
Fine. Fine.
Hello again.
Whose boat is tied up down there where the bayou comes up to the cemetery? Do you know?
That would be my boat. Comes in very handy when I need to forage for certain swamp-dwelling plants.
I'd better get going.
Thanks for coming by.
Where am I going to find some charcoal? Ned didn't give me any clues to that. I'm going to go in Renee's room and see if I missed anything. Oh my god, I have to unlock it every time. Don't be silly. There more over here?
I've eaten 6 Cocoa Kringle bars already. That's plenty.
Is it? Is it really? Because to me, nothing's enough. Oh my god. I would say I missed this. Sure. I would say I missed that. Fine, you got me there, Nancy Drew. You're so smart. Ooh. Oh. I remember this, sort of. You have to, like, make these shapes with the buttons. Oh. You can't unpress them? Oh. Well, that stinks. Hey, that stinks. Hang on. This is garbage. All right, well, that's something we can do. Okay, okay. Creepy doll, sure. Oh, that's from Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. We love a reference. Did I miss anything else around here? I'm just gonna take a little peepsee. I don't think I did. Okay. I don't believe I did. All right, well, I have a...
All done. I haven't done that.
I have a puzzle in front of me that I can do. Truthfully, I think I'm too tired to do it. I feel like we didn't make that much progress this episode, but I say I'm moving. I'm tired. Anna. So, I think I'm going to end it for today, even though it's a little bit early. All right, y'all. So, a little bit up in the air what's going to be happening tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. I really want to be back Tuesday. I just have to make sure that we have internet at our new place. Yet to be determined. And our computers need to be set up. I'm pretty confident that the computer will be set up. I'm optimistic that we'll be able to stream, get back to our normal schedule next week. And I also want to do maybe like a longer Saturday stream or something to make it up to y'all for being so absent in your lives. I know you miss me dearly, or you will miss me dearly, rather. Yeah, definitely check the Discord because I'll be posting updates in there. Good luck moving. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. Well, take one last look at your favorite beige wall that you all love so dearly. Because it'll be the last time you look at it, okay? So when I see you next, I'll be in a whole new location. All right? So have a good rest of your evening. Have a good rest of your week. And I'll see y'all soon, okay? Bye.